Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here on Abby the Witch, we do witchy and alternative things. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me. And if you are new here, hi, welcome. It's nice to meet you, and thank you so much for joining us today. So today I was going to talk about the moon phases and how I work with them. Now, I know there was a few of you who commented on my last couple ago videos, I don't know, one of the last videos, I think How I Manifest, talks about how you'd be interested in maybe learning about that more. I'm going to keep it really brief today. It's probably going to be a fairly short video just because I don't like to complicate things. I feel like How I Manifest, that video was a little complicated, at least with like the bay leaf, moon, and water. So I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, just so you guys aren't overwhelmed and I also don't get overwhelmed with trying to explain it. So just got to keep it casual, simple, and try not to overcomplicate things, okay? So before we get started though, let's talk about some announcements. So guys, I'm going to announce who won the giveaway. And if this is you, I'm going to put the name right here. You won the giveaway. So, so if that is you, what you need to do is you need to find me on Instagram and message me over there. If for some reason you don't have an Instagram or you can't find me, try to comment down below. We could probably maybe talk through email or something like that. I don't feel super comfortable putting my email up on here, but just for personal reasons, try to find me on Instagram though. I think that would be the most convenient way to communicate. And as soon as I hear from you, I can start making your surprise, okay? So thank you so much, guys. Just wanted to show some appreciation by giving a giveaway. So if that was your name, then congratulations. I also wanted to give a couple more shout outs. So the first shout out I really wanted to give was, and I wrote down her name because it's very hard for me to pronounce, Fiction Lady Ymyrald. I think that's how you say it. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry. She has a YouTube and an Instagram actually. I think I follow her on Instagram. She definitely has a YouTube. She does all kinds of cool stuff. She's talked about, she did a hashtag, I forget what the hashtag is, but it has to do with how her disabilities, talking about her disabilities, she's visually impaired. But anyway, she did a really cool hashtag talking about like disabilities and involving more, like being more inclusive with people with disabilities in this community. She's actually talked about a really cool story, how like she also works with crows, and it was like a baby crow and a mama crow, like one feather landed on her lap or something like that. She had like a really cool story. She's just had a lot of really cool experiences. She also talks about how she can see like spirits and stuff. Being visually impaired, she feels like she can see other things that other people cannot. At least that's how I interpreted it. So I think she's really fucking cool. She's really fucking sweet. Go show her some love for sure. Show her some support. And the next person I really wanted to shout out was Amethyst Ascension. Also Rochelle, that's her name. She's very cool. She's actually going to be giving me an interview soon on her channel. And she has been very sweet, very supportive. She does a lot of unboxings, whether it be like a monthly subscription witchy box, or she's done new tarot card deck unboxings as well. She also has a sisterhood chat that she does with Uri's Witchcraft, and she interviews new people here on YouTube, which I think is really cool. So yeah, go show her some love and some support. She's very sweet, very knowledgeable, okay? So the moon phases. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep this as simple as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with the new moon, just because I feel like that would be easiest to understand. So If you're not familiar with the moon phases at all, which no shade, no tea, no judgment, the new moon is basically when there's no moon in the sky, right? It's scientifically, it's when the sun isn't shining on the moon at all, so it looks black in the sky. That wasn't very scientific, but it's when you can't see the moon in the sky, okay? I use the new moon for setting intention, right? Setting my new intentions. What do I want to manifest this moon cycle, right? So I kind of look at all the moon phases as a field. I'll just say that. I look at all the moon phases as like a field. The new moon is when the field is cleared out. It's tilled up, right? And I can plant my little seeds, right? I can plant my little seeds, or I can plant my new intentions, okay? So new moon is really for when you want to plant, you want to grow something new, okay? So this would be a great time to, anything that you want to anything that you want to grow, anything that you want to manifest, the new moon is a great time to do it, okay? Again, this is when everything is cleared out. It's a fresh new phase. It's a great time to set your new intentions. You can do a moon bath during this time to set your intention if you would like. I've done that. I've also done a lot of altar work, have my altar during a new moon. Like I said in my manifesting video, I can link that down below. But I've done a lot of candle gazing and setting my intention doing that way during the new moon. So this is just the time to set your new intentions. It's a fresh new start. And because after the new moon, it starts to grow, right? And that leads me into the waxing moon. So a waxing moon is really the time to grow that intention, okay? So you set your intention, you sprouted you planted your little seeds, right? And now those seeds are starting to sprout, okay? So this is the time to work on that and to grow your manifestation, okay? So to continue, waxing moon is really the time to build and to gain, right? Your little intentions are growing. You're gaining that manifestation, okay? You're really getting that intention that you planted, right? So for example, if I wanted to set the intention to, maybe I set the intention to be more rational, right? So during the waxing moon, I would do things to make that manifestation actually grow, right? I might do spell work during that time to make me a more rational person. I might take a spiritual bath to gain more rationality, okay? I might, like I said, do more trataka or candle gazing and really repeat that phrase, I am a rational person, right? And I would work on that almost every night, or as much as you can, right? During the waxing time, because again, during the waxing moon time, that is your time to build, right? The moon is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more powerful every night during the waxing period. So it's really your time. That is the time to work on whatever you want to gain, okay? So whatever you can do during that time to gain, right? In this instance, in my example, rationality, do it, okay? Now, waxing moon, and then we get to the full moon, the full powerful moon, okay? The full powerful moon is really when I kind of think of it as like, again, we had the new moon where we put the seeds in a fresh new field. The waxing moon, the sprouts are growing, right? And I really feel like the full moon is like, it's a full crop, right? It is like your intentions are fully grown, or they're going to be, right? This is when I really do moon water, right? This is when I definitely take a spiritual bath. This is when I might charge crystals that have something to do with my intention. I'll put that under the full moon, right? Anything, this is really like the big shebang, the big deal, right? The full moon is powerful. So you've been working so hard during the waxing moon to grow your intention, right? The full moon is your night. It's one night, right? The full moon is your night to really go all out and set that intention, okay? So it's really related to things that you do during the waxing moon. It's just like the big show, right? It's like, again, I might be working on gaining rationality, and then during the full moon, that's when I would do my moon water with rationality. I would do my spiritual bath. I would, again, charge any crystals under the full moon. It's really just like your time to really, I think of it as harvesting the crop, right? You've worked so hard to manifest this thing, and now is the time to really take your reward, right? If that makes sense. The full moon is really just the most powerful time. It is the night to just do whatever last bit of manifesting you can do, whatever last bit of setting intention you can do, because that's your night to really like make it happen, if that makes sense, okay? Again, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. It's really just like based on experience and working with the moon and the moon phases. I can try to explain it as best I can. But yeah, if this gets complicated, I apologize. So after the full moon comes the waning moon, right? So this is the period of time when you see less and less of the moon, right? So there's more and more darkness taking over the moon. Waning moon is when you get rid of shit, right? You are detoxifying. That's how I think of it. I think of it detoxifying it, right? So that way you can get rid of all the bad shit, and by the time the new moon comes, you have a fresh new field, right? So it's after the full moon, you have harvested your manifestation, right? And now you have all of the leftovers. And I think of that as like any like scraps, right? I think of it as like crop scraps or like garbage, right? And I associate that with negativity, anything bad that you want to get rid of, right? Maybe you want to get rid of negative energy in your life. Maybe you want to get rid of anxiety. Maybe you want to get rid of depression, right? Maybe you want to work on those things and getting rid of those things and getting rid of any of those bad feelings. I think this is a great time. And again, I'm going to be mentioning spiritual baths a lot. I use them a lot. I know a lot of witches do. This is a great time to do a spiritual bath as well. Lots of times I will do an Epsom salt bath because I really associate salt with not only protection, but I associate salt with detoxifying and getting rid of negative energy, cleansing, right? That's a great thing to do. And then when I drain the water, I kind of picture like all of my negativity or whatever I'm getting rid of going down the drain, right? And I really picture that salt cleansing me out, cleaning me out, right? This is also a great time to cleanse your house, your space, cleanse your altar space, your workspace, cleanse yourself, right? Just clearing out, getting rid of anything, getting rid of those crop scraps in your field, right? Getting rid of any garbage, any negativity, anything that you don't want in your life. Waning moon is the time to get rid of things, because as that moon gets smaller and smaller, it's going to take with them all that bad shit, right? So that being said, I hope again this wasn't too like complicated or anything like that. I try to keep it as simple as I can, just to give a general synopsis, I guess, of how I work with the moon. Now, I would love to do more research on like the half moon or the first and last quarter of the moon. I would love to do more research on magical things I could do during the half moon. If you have anything that you do during the half moon, please let me know down below. I'm very curious. I would love to know. If you feel like you work with the moon phases differently, please also let me know down below. Again, this is just a general review of how I work with the moon. I hope you guys really liked this video. I also have an Instagram, Abby the Witch, just like it is here. I do tarot card readings on my IGTV. This video is super short and simple. I hope that that's okay. And yeah, again, the giveaway winner, please get a hold of me somehow. And until next time, guys, I hope you stay well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.